With Ben Affleck now 99.99999% confirmed to be out as the Batman, aka Bruce Wayne, I wanted to talk about who should be the new Batman. Tank, I will fucking kill you. I wanted to talk about who should be the new Batman. You know, as you do to get the clickbait and the things, it's what you gotta do, alright? And right off the bat, I want Christian Bale to play. What was it? He was already Batman? Okay. Okay. I want this person to be someone with range, you know, because you need someone that has range to pull off a character as deep as Bruce Wayne, all right? Because he's a deep character. I also want to change up the core elements of the character Batman, all right? That's why I nominate Chadwick Boseman to play Batman. Yes, he's African American, but he can do tough. Just look at his role as Black. What's that? Marvel won't let him because of the whole contract thing. Okay. All right. So never mind. All right. But in all seriousness, I want someone who can pull off the role of Batman. Batman has needs. The character of Batman has needs, and you need to be good. And hearing that they want a younger Bruce Wayne, apparently, is fine. And it also gives more opportunity to do villains and allies that you wouldn't necessarily get with an older Bruce Wayne. Even though, for me personally, an older Batman is more badass, but, you know, that's just me. So, you want someone who can do this for a while, because of the whole DCEU, or whatever it's called, Extended DC Cinematic Universe, whatever the fuck. Whatever it's fucking called these days, and someone who can work well with the other established Justice Leaguers, assuming they would want to do that. I don't know what they have fucking planned. It'd be weird if you had someone like Matthew Good standing next to Henry Cavill and his mustache. And that just being so far out of place. So, you know. That's why I'm going to give my opinion on who should play Bruce Wayne, aka the Batman. Because that's what the internet needs, is another opinion. And I'm also a Marvel fanboy to the day I die. But that's not going to stop me from wanting to see a really good Batman movie. Because at times, like in the Arkham games, Batman, he's pretty fucking dope. It's just when everyone rides Batman's dick, that's when I start to not like him anymore. But I keep saying Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, because I want to see Bruce Wayne, for God's sake. Because is that too much to ask? The only Bruce Wayne we got with Ben Affleck was him waking up next to a girl in a bed in Justice League. And also him screaming at his crumbling building in Batman v Superman. That's all the fucking Bruce Wayne we got in those movies with him. Alright, that's not his fault. But goddamn, is it too much to ask for? I like the whole dual life of Bruce Wayne and Batman because it shows the duality of two conflicting personalities in one body of Bruce Wayne. One of my favorite things that they do with Batman is the idea that Bruce Wayne is the alter ego to Batman. It's so perfect for something that I would like to see. Now for Christian Bale, his Bruce Wayne was cool, but if you think about it, Bruce was something he did just to take the costume off and talk to Rachel, which considering we got the scene of him running the red light in his Lambo to save the guy's life that was exposing him or whatever, was really good.
That's Mr. Wayne, isn't it? That's a very brave thing you did.
Trying to catch the light?
Well, you weren't protecting the van.
Why? Who's in it? You know, you think I should go to the hospital?
You don't watch a whole lot of news, do you, Mr. Wayne?
But I want something deeper. That's why I chose the people that I chose who could do a really, really well Bruce Wayne. Off the bat, pun. The first person that comes to mind is Armie Hammer. Yeah, he's a little older. I don't know what age they're looking for, but apparently it's younger. And sure, he can rock the Bruce Wayne type of vibe that I want. He's worked with Henry Cavill in The Man from U.N.C.L.E., so already that's a plus. He can also stand next to the rest of the Justice League and not stand out like a sore thumb. Alright. Now, for someone a little younger, I'd go with, is Jamie Dornan. And yeah, the dude was in the shitty Shades of Grey movies. But was he what was wrong with those movies? I don't know. I don't think so. I only watched the first one. Just out of curiosity because of how bad they were. He's also in this show called The Fall, which has gotten pretty damn good reviews. And in it, he plays a serial killer. And I imagine him being able to get buff for the role. We've seen him ripped in the Shade movies. Now we want to see him buff. Alright? So if the whole serial killer thing ain't split personality enough for you, well, that's just you. I'd also like to throw in Zac Efron in there. Yeah, he's about 5'8", but it's not the end of the world. And right now, he's currently about to be in a movie where he plays Ted Bundy. And I'm sure you've heard of that by now. So there's the personality thing again. And in this movie, if he can pull that off, then I'm sure that he has depth to pull off being Batman and Bruce Wayne. By the way, the guy can get buff. Alright. Next, a personal favorite for me, who I would like to see play the character of Batman, would be Robb Stark, or, as you don't know him, Richard Madden. He was great as Robb in Game of Thrones, and he was able to pull off being a leader type figure in Game of Thrones, which Batman can be sometimes in different versions of the league. He can be the leader, you know? He would kill as Bruce Wayne. I mean, look at the guy. He's played Prince Charming, for crying out loud. Actual Prince Charming. He would really only need to bulk up for the role, but that's about it. I would love to see this guy, a buffed up version of Richard Madden, beating the living hell out of people with fucking like Krav Maga and karate and jiu-jitsu and all of the above. It would be so dope. He's my personal front runner for the role. And I'd also just like to throw out Chris Wood and Ken Dukin out there, you know, just for throwing it out there for Pete's sake. And Chris is playing someone on Supergirl currently, so I don't really know about the acting chops on this guy. It's a CW show, so they're not really reaching high over there. All right, and Ken just looks badass in this picture. Seems like he'd make like a good Bruce Wayne and Batman. He looks the type, you know. That's what I was going for with these two. And I would finally also like to say John Krasinski, because he's gotten buffed, and seeing him badass would be pretty cool. And he's also been in A Quiet Place, so I think he'd have the chops to pull off some deep acting skills with that. But him and Emily Blunt, however, would make a perfect Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic, so you know, Marvel comes first. So this is going to be a different type of video that I'm starting here on my second channel called Cool Player Movies. We're going to work on that name. I'm not set on that. I don't really know what I want it to be honest. That's what I just said in this video. I could totally take that out. You never know. But I'm really into movies in general, but mostly superhero movies. So I thought something like this would totally fit up my alley. And interesting topic. And, you know, just thought I'd give my opinion out there. And so if you haven't already, and if you're new here, go check out my primary channel where I make gaming videos. And they're pretty funny and pretty good. I'm uploading on there more, and I'm going to try and get this one going. But, you know, two channels, one editor. How well can that be? But, yeah, go check that out. Make sure you drop a thumbs up, down under. And, yeah, we're getting rid of that. So, yeah, make sure you drop a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you're not already. And I'll be putting links everywhere to go check out the primary channel and vice versa on the primary channel. Links to check out this channel. I hope they grow in tandem to each other. And yeah, that's gonna do it. Have a good one.